Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I know a lot of people don't like this game because it's been played a lot, but personally I love this game because it is probably one of the better horror games I have seen. I mean, yeah, this game's like Outlast and stuff, but nowadays you don't really see horror games like this. The reason that I like it so much is because it adds suspense, and the jump scares are actually randomized unlike a lot of others. So that's why I really love this game, because it actually adds suspense unlike a lot of other horror games. Also, forgive me for my cursor being on the screen. I have to have it on the screen so I can see what I'm clicking. Anyways, let's start off with a new game. Just ignore the fact I have a continue right here. I decided to play it a while back just to get a feel for it, so yeah. Anyways, let's begin. Help wanted! Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Family pizzeria looking for security guard to work the night shift. And, you know, Scott, you should really make it longer so people can read that. It makes it hard to read it when it goes away so suddenly. And it's loading. Hopefully it will load. I'm hoping it loads, because I've had this problem before where it didn't load, and yeah. Hello? I don't get these games sometimes. There we go. Here we go, people. It loaded. Oh, whoa. Hello? I heard that, Foxy.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before.
Also, sorry guys if it's a bit laggy. I use a laptop for my recordings, and those are not always the best to record on, so please forgive me for that.
I tell you, there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the.
Also, I have seen videos of this before, so if I don't react properly to the jump scares and stuff, that's why.
Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and cleaned.
Actually, you should really file a missing persons report 24 hours after they disappear.
Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really
because if you file it 90 days afterwards, that's kind of shady.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember,
you'd be stinky then.
These characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety,
the human body can do a lot of things.
As a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza,
I'm hearing carousel music.
Try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
That would probably really hurt.
Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, devices, especially around the facial
Also, is it just
area.
me or does
So you
this
can
picture look
imagine
like it has
having
Golden
your
Freddy in
head
it?
forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort
I just noticed that.
and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask, because yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Okay, now that he's done, I can talk to you guys. Also, I've kind of developed a strategy. Actually, it's a strategy I've seen some people use. I'm actually not really going to use the cameras. I am going to use them only to check on Pirate's Cove, which is what you really need to check on. In fact, it probably won't be until at least night 3 that I start using them more often, because night 3 is usually when Freddy starts to move, from what I've seen. And it's then that you have to use the cameras more often, so that way you can actually find him. But for nights 1 and 2 at least, you only need to check Pirate's Cove, and then you have to check the doors for Chica or Bonnie. So yeah. I always find that really cute for some reason, I don't know why. And obviously these people do not like to take care of themselves, because look at this, cobwebs, trash everywhere. I heard that, Foxy. Okay, we are at 3 AM, so that's good. And hopefully this actually works. Also, sorry if you guys see my actual recording program in my desktop at the very beginning of this video, because I do not have an editing program, so I cannot edit that out. So I'm afraid you're gonna have to stick with it until I can get an editing program, because then I'll be able to edit that out so you only see the games. And that's most likely going to be the case with the end of this video as well, because you're most likely just going to see my back of my desktop and my recording studio then too. So I'm really sorry about that. For those of you who do see it, just please, if you guys have any ideas of any good recording programs I can use, well, not recording, if you guys see any good editing programs I can use, then please let me know, because I'm gonna need one sooner or later. Preferably sooner. Okay, we are at 4 AM, that is good. And we are at 60% power. Well, 59%, but still, it's pretty damn good. So please, please, please. By the way, since we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's, feel free to leave in the comments below who your favorite animatronic is. Personally, one of my favorites is Springtrap. I don't know why, but he's just one of my favorites out of all of them. Probably because he's a bunny. Then again, Bonnie and Toy Bonnie's bunnies too. You know what? I'm just gonna do that because... Don't get me wrong. I love this game and I don't get scared that easily. But when you never know when they're going to show up, it causes a lot of suspense. And that's actually, like I said at the beginning, that's actually why I like this game, is because it causes a lot of suspense. Because even though it's programmed in for them to appear and jump scare you, you never know exactly when it's going to happen. Because it all depends on your actions on when those happen. It's not like some horror games out there, I don't know exactly which ones there are. I'm just gonna close these for the rest of the night. Oh, hi Foxy! But yeah, I don't know exactly... Oh, there's Bonnie. I made the right choice. Anyways, I don't know exactly what games do this, but I do know there are some out there where every single jump scare is scripted to happen at that certain point in time. And I mean, that's good and everything, as long as it's few and far between. If you just have every single jump scare scripted to the second, then the game's not really fun, because you could usually predict when the jump scares are gonna happen. But if you have maybe 1 or 2 scripted and the rest are all random, that's good. But I like it better when every single one of them is random, because then it will create more suspense, and it will all depend on your actions when those jump scares happen. And to me, that actually makes one of the best horror games ever, like Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm sorry, I just love that noise. It's so cute. Reminds me of a dog's squeaky toy. Okay. 27% power. We are at 5 a.m. Oh. Please don't let me... Yes! And again, the first night is usually the easiest. Anyways, I think that's all I'm gonna do for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. That'll be all for this episode. I will do night 2 in another episode. Please let me know in the comments below if you want more. I will be more than happy to give you guys more Five Nights at Freddy's if you want it. And until next time, this is Bassie out. See ya!